Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sports Hub exclusive series episode. As today I'm about to make my way down to PayPal Park in San Jose to watch a rare international club friendly match between Cruz Azul versus Atletico Nacional. Now, even though this is just a club friendly match, it's actually billed as a battle between two titans in this match because both of these teams are among the most successful team in their country. Starting off with Atletico Nacional, they are the most successful Colombian team, having won 18 Colombian title and also winning 2 Copa Libertadores, which is equivalent to the South American version of the Champions League. Whereas Cruz Azul, they have won 9 Liga MX title and have won 7 CONCACAF Champions League title, which is equivalent to the North American version of the Champions League, including the most recent addition, as they are the defending CONCACAF Championship champ after beating Vancouver Whitecaps last year by a final score of 5-0. So yeah, even though this is just a club friendly matchup, I'm very excited to see how this matchup is going to be. There's no doubt that I think it's going to be majority Cruz Azul fan because, you know, Cruz Azul have played at PayPal Park before and they usually bring a pretty big crowd for this game. So yeah, let's see how this game is going to turn out. Come and join me to PayPal Park to find out. All right, so now I am walking to the stadium, and one thing I've already noticed is that I actually saw a couple of green jersey here, including the people in front of me. And you know how I said earlier that I thought there was going to be majority of Cruz Azul fan? I actually might be wrong though. I think there's going to be a good Atletico Nacional kind of support in this game as well. Obviously, we'll get a better look at it once we get into the stadium. All right, so as I'm now crossing the street to get to the entrance of the stadium, I can already tell there's a lot of fans at the entrance, and this might be a longer way to get inside the entrance than I anticipated. This is why I'm glad the fact that I came here a little bit early. We still got about 45 minutes before the kickoff of this game. So remember how I said that I thought the line's gonna be really long to get into the stadium? Well, this is pretty much the line, and then it just kind of leads to this big mosh pit right there. And there's also the security entrance. Now, I said before that I arrived here about 40 minutes before kickoff, but judging by the fact that this line has been barely moving and there's like this huge mosh pit, and also it feels like there's only like 5 security gates. I mean, I gotta say, you know, PayPal Park, I feel like they absolutely should do a better job when it comes to the security of people getting in, because that's absolutely ridiculous to see that there's only like 5 security gates, and it seems like taking their time in terms of getting everybody in. Hopefully we can get in as soon as possible, because obviously I don't want to miss kickoff of this match. All right, so we're finally made it inside the stadium after possibly the most chaotic and the longest security sequence I've ever been to. And we still got about 50 minutes before kickoff right there. Looks like they delayed the kickoff because obviously back there in terms of security line, everybody is still trying to get in. We'll probably actually head up here because there's a big amount of people there who just want to see the players come out. But this also gives us a good chance to look at the pitch for the first time as we get up here in the stadium. There it is. There's the first view of it as well. Obviously, players are going to be warming up right here. You also see the supporter group section for Atletico Nacional. All right, just to show you how chaotic it was, the security entrance I went. I get a bird's eye view here of the security process. I mean, look how much of a mess it is, and there's even a line that goes all the way over there, and right near the intersection. And again, they are going to kick this game off now at 8 o'clock. I guess they probably decided to do that because of the way how chaotic it is to get inside the stadium. By the way, it looks like the Cruz Azul player are on the pitch now doing their pre-game warm-up, and while that is happening, look at the noise of these Atletico Nacional fans. I mean, we haven't even kicked off, but they're already making a lot of noise, and it's also kind of weird the fact that they decided to have the Cruz Azul player decided to do their pre-game practice on this side of the pitch, and the Atletico Nacional player doing their pre-game practice on the other side of the pitch. Consider this is where exactly the Atletico Nacional fans and the hardcores are. You would assume it should be the other way around. All right, so as both teams have finished their pre-game warm-up, I already mentioned before that it seems like we have these hardcore Atletico Nacional fans standing here in this section, but over there on that section right there, we also see the hardcore Cruz Azul fans as well. So it'll be very interesting to see the battle between these two supporter group alongside with their team battling out for this friendly. I mean, even though it is a friendly match, it definitely doesn't seem seem like it's going to be if you ask any of these supporters here or over there on the other side. Both of these supporters want to see their team win this game. Even though it's just a friendly, it seems like the Cruz Azul supporters are still dealing a tifo there. That is happening. The Atlético Nacional fans, they are in full voice. There were some of them even sneaking those smoke flares there. I don't know how exactly they got that to get into the stadium, but you see, even though this is a friendly, it doesn't feel like it. It's like there is so much at stake for both of these supporters here. They sing off against each other. Now, and I think that was the first shot for Cruz Azul as well. It's a turnover. Again, it's just wide. Another goal kick coming up here for Atlético Nacional. Denied him. Keeper there. That one was going to go wide, but keeper taking no chance. It's another corner here for Cruz Azul. Trying to bend that one to the top left. Looks like it didn't take a deflection off the wall, so it's a corner coming up. Space. Nice little backfield. Here comes Atlético Nacional. Switch the play here. Oh, he puts it over. That was a chance. Had himself some space at the top of the arc and just could not put that one on target. That was a tap in. Said, Atlético Nacional, they go again. Ooh, that was just a little wide there. Trying to pick out that bottom left. Cruz Azul take a deflection? Looks like it did. Really the last kick of the first half. That is walked away. Rolling here though. Referee checks his watch and he blows for the halftime whistle. So halftime here at PayPal Park. Scoreless between Cruz Azul and Atletico Nacional. Alright, so it's halftime here at PayPal Park. It's scoreless between Atletico Nacional and Cruz Azul. And first of all, I just want to say the atmosphere is absolutely electric. I mean, this might be just a friendly match, but it definitely didn't feel like it, especially from the Atletico Nacional supporter. I mean, they were incredibly loud throughout the first 45 minutes, as you can probably tell from some of the clip that I was able to film. But for the second half, I'm actually going to be going all the way around right somewhere over there where the Cruz Azul fans are sitting. I want to see how the atmosphere is going to be compared to this very loud Atletico Nacional section that I was sitting in. But yeah, certainly in terms of the game itself, it's been a very entertaining first half. I mean, both of these teams definitely had some chances here in this first half. I thought Cruz Azul actually started better in the first 15 or 20 minutes, but Atletico Nacional started to grow into this game. They have some big chances as well, and they actually came the closest of scoring this opening goal with one of their free kick attempt actually hits off the post. But as we head into the second half, this should be a very entertaining second half, especially the fact that, you know, as I said, the atmosphere is just absolutely electric in this game, and I expect it's going to be the same thing in the second half as well. All right, as I'm now back in the stands here, looks like apparently somebody accidentally triggered the fire alarm, because right now the fire alarm is on right now. I originally thought this was part of the second half kind of introduction, but the fire alarm is actually on right now, as you can see the flashing here. By the way, there are also the Cruz Azul fans right there.
Attention.
Yeah, there seems like a little bit of a confusion right now to see whether or not if this is an actual alarm or the fact that I'm just going to assume somebody accidentally triggered the fire alarm, and that's why this is what it is. Also, because we had that fire alarm just a second ago and now it's been turned off, I don't see the player have come out on the pitch. I guess they're probably not coming out because they just want to make sure this fire alarm is nothing serious. So this is going to be a bit of a delay to the start of the second half. Again, most of the fans are still in the stands right now. Well, now it looks like the player are back on the pitch. I'm assuming they're about to start this second half. There's a bit of a delay here because of the fire alarm. And the fans was also started getting restless here in the stadium, wondering when the second half will start, but it looks like it's about to start with both teams coming back out on the pitch. I'm not quite sure what is going on down there, but the security had to intervene the Cruz Azul supporter section, so obviously we will not hear them in their full voice in just a bit. Maybe somebody is about to get kicked out of the stadium because they did something illegal. One thing for sure is that those Atletico Nacional fans, they definitely started to be in full voice again as the second half have just begun after a bit of a delay because of the fire alarm. Nice little move. Give some of those Colombian fans something to cheer for. Long range effort is saved by the keeper. It's actually a pretty comfortable save in the end, but nevertheless, definitely ambitious to strike from that range. Goes in toward the back post, and it's in! shot off. They do here, and he missed the target, and that's a very disappointing effort. Very lovely build up from Cruz Azul, but finishing is just not there. Turnover. And here comes Cruz Azul, and it's 2-0. They celebrate. They have definitely been the better side coming out of the second half. Got a little fortunate there as that one hit off the post and in, but nevertheless, the Mexican side has doubled their lead. They leave it 2-0 over Atlético Nacional. That's a screamer, but the goalkeeper makes a big save. He's gonna try it again here. This time it's blocked. Deep cross. He's gonna bring this one down. He's gonna drive this one and almost finding the bottom right. Sailing. Oh man, what a move that is. And here comes Cruz Azul. It's 3-0. Well, the Cruz Azul fans celebrate again. That move and that attacking sequence all started with a nasty move by one of their players to set up his teammate, and next thing you know, it's 3-0 as the Cruz Azul fans celebrating again here. Oh, he slipped. And here comes Atlético Nacional, and he could not take advantage of the chance. It actually took a deflection. The referee is going to blow for the full-time whistle. No added time here in the second half. Cruz Azul win this one. They win 3-0 over the Colombian giant Atlético Nacional. So it's just finished here at PayPal Park as I'm now making my way out of the stadium and going back to my car. And in the end, it's Cruz Azul with a 3-0 win over Atlético Nacional. And first of all, I just want to say that, you know, coming into this game, I was definitely not expecting that kind of atmosphere. I mean, you know, for a friendly match like this, I didn't expect the atmosphere to be that intense, especially from the Atlético Nacional fans. I mean, that support that they had throughout this entire game, even when they were down, is just absolutely incredible. And the same goes for Cruz Azul as well. But overall, when it comes to this game, yeah, Cruz Azul definitely deserved to win, especially the second half where they really kind of run away with it, especially finding that first goal and then scoring a couple or more to really kind of put to the sword of this Colombian giant. So yeah, either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sports Hub exclusive series episode.